So this is my audience. Did you know that every year people in rich countries waste as much food as the entire net food production in sub-Saharan Africa? In numbers, that is 220 million tons of food wasted compared to the 230 million tons that are produced overall in sub-Saharan Africa. Did you know that 663 million people in this world lack access to clean water? That means 1 in 10 people don't have access. Did you know that developing countries are robbed of $1 trillion every year that could help fight against disease, poverty, and hunger? As reported on a website called One. People around the world struggle every day fighting disease, hunger, and poverty, while people in developed countries take for granted what they have and they waste it. What if we could make a difference, though? What if there was a way that you could help a child, family, or community in need? Well, there is a way. Today I would like to talk about World Vision, what it does, and why sponsoring a child could make a major difference in their life and yours. Most of the information I present today will be from the World Vision website. World Vision is a global Christian humanitarian organization that works with children and families to help their communities reach their full potential. They do so by fighting poverty, hunger, disease, and injustice. Since they are a Christian organization, they believe in following Jesus' example to show unconditional love to the poor and serve every child and their family to the best of their ability, no matter their faith or even if they don't have one. World Vision was begun in the 1950s. It was started by one man, Bob Pierce, who helped a little girl with just $5 in his pocket. Since then, it has continued to grow and help so many more people. In the 70s, World Vision came to the aid of stranded Vietnamese refugees. In the 80s, they helped in the Ethiopian famine, leaving behind fertile and green valleys. In the 90s, World Vision challenged the church to care about the AIDS crisis, even though it was a difficult topic to talk about. And in the 2000s, they helped rebuild lives in Asia after the tsunami. Today they are helping more than 4 million children in over 100 countries to help their communities and provide better lives for them. In these countries, people from World Vision strive to help the communities build sustainable success. They do so by working on certain areas. They focus on health, economic development, clean water, education, responding to disasters, child protection, food and agriculture, and gender equality. Reading about all the amazing things that this group does really moved me. Seeing the pictures of the areas these children and families live in, and seeing these beautiful babies smile made me want to help as well. As most of you cannot go out to Africa or Brazil or Vietnam to help these children and communities, but there is still a way to give your part. Now here is what you can do to help. With World Vision, there are 2 ways that you can participate. You can make a donation or sponsor a child. Today I would like to convince you to consider sponsoring a child. While both options do go towards this amazing cause, sponsoring a child gives you a direct connection with the child that you choose to sponsor. The money you send will go straight to them and their community and help strengthen it. For just $39 a month, you help the child you sponsor and their community fight and stand tall above poverty. To sponsor a child, you just go to the World Vision website and click sponsor a child. It brings up a page of hundreds of children who need your help. Ages range from infants to 14 years old. You can narrow down your search by location, age, gender, and their birthdays. When you see a child you want to sponsor, you can click on their picture and view their profile. A personal video from the child speaking will be on there too in their native language. I saw a video of a child who was too young to speak and her mother spoke for her. After you sponsor the child, you receive your first letter from this child within 6 to 12 weeks. You will also receive a welcome packet with information on the child, yearly photos of him and her growing up, and regularly mailed updates from the child and letters from them. Here is why everyone, if they can, should help this amazing cause. While you are doing good for someone else, you are also doing good for yourself. According to the University of California, Berkeley, giving is good for you. A study done by Harvard Business School showed that giving to someone else raised the participants' levels of happiness. Giving is good for your health as well and promotes social connection. Giving also evokes gratitude and is very contagious. If someone sees or feels the positive effects of giving, it may make them want to give as well. Giving to a child through this program will make you feel so great that you're able to help someone who is less fortunate than you. It will make you feel as though you have a bigger role in this world than what you do in your day-to-day life by touching another child or family. Today, I would also like to leave you with the fact that this is a safe and secure charity. Your donations and sponsorships will be doing amazing things in this world. According to the Charity Navigator, World Vision has an overall rating of 3 out of 4 stars, which is a score of 80.32 out of 100 points. They have a score of 100 points overall in accountability and transparency and 72.18 financially. From recent events in the past year, we can see how cruel and crazy our world really is. We don't always see what goes on in other countries, but when we do, it's almost always worse than what is going on here. We have the amazing privilege of being U.S. citizens, or at least being able to live here, and sometimes we take that for granted. We need to learn to love and care for others more than ourselves. So today, go out and give that poor man on the side of the street $1. Tell a soldier thank you for their service. Or donate to a child, family, and community through World Vision and make a difference in someone else's life. And I also have a video.
So we're here just outside of Juba in South Sudan at a UN POC site, and that's a protection of civilian site. So since the conflict started, about 20% of South Sudan has become refugees. About 500,000 refugees have left the country. And then IDPs, or internally displaced people, there's about 1.5 million. And that's out of a total population of 11.5 million. So World Vision just did a food distribution today. There's about 22,000 people in this camp, and today we were able to help feed 3,000 people.